Speaking of the boat show, one of the, we had this trivia question earlier about, and the answer to it was a Skeeter boat. The first bass boat ever made was 1948, made by Skeeter. We have a Skeeter dealer on the phone right now. He's going to tell us about the boat show. Legendary Marine is a Skeeter dealer. Drew Wilson is on the line right now. I want to welcome him to the show. Welcome, Drew.
Welcome,
Thank
Drew.
you, Alan.
Hey, man. Tell us what we can expect to see this weekend.
Well, Alan, I can tell you that in all of the years of the boat show, I don't think it's ever been as big as it is today. It's just down here right now setting up the show for this weekend's event. There are dealers here, the best dealers in the market in this region are here, and they are offering the best products. It's just absolutely gorgeous boats in the room today.
It's always a lot of fun to see all the new models, all the new motors. We were talking about motors with a fellow the other day, how the gas mileage on these new motors has improved so much that boating is actually less expensive than it ever was.
That's true, Alan. It's boating, is proven to be a wise investment for, folks in our area. You really can't live here in this region without having something to get on the water and enjoy the water. And it's certainly owning a boat is very inexpensive today. Certainly a lot less expensive than maybe a yearly vacation or something like that.
That's absolutely true. And what I like about the sport, the boating and the fishing, it's a family adventure. You can take the whole family out on the water, enjoy the scenery, enjoy the wind in your hair, and the whole experience.
That's true, Alan. Your best times in your childhood are probably on a boat as they are mine.
I was lucky enough to have a friend of the family that had a boat, and he would take me out on the river every now and then. When I was real lucky, he would take me out on the river and go fishing with him, and that was, I wished I could have lived at his house because he was always fishing, and my parents didn't have a boat, so it was always a good deal there.
Well, Alan, I tell you, it'll be a great weekend to come out and see all the dealers and see all the great products. Something I think that's of value to your listeners is that as a result of the recent economy and the oil spill, these manufacturers have brought boats to market that are a lot less than they've ever been before. There are cash rebates, there are free extended warranties, and just basically the boats are a lot less expensive foot for foot than we've ever seen in recent history.
That's interesting. So the value of purchasing a boat this year is better than it's been in the past.
Absolutely.
Well, tell us some of the brands that Legendary carries. I know you carry Skeeter bass boats and inshore boats. So what are some of the other brands you're going to show this weekend?
Well, Alan, we're very excited to have been appointed the new Skeeter dealer for this area, and it's just what a wonderful product that it is. Of course, it's owned by Yamaha Outboards, and they are building a fine boat today, very popular among tournament anglers, and we have on display today a good selection of Skeeter product for everyone to see. We're also an Everglades dealer, which is a very high-quality offshore fishing boat. Sea Hunt is one of our more popular brands. That's proven to be the number one selling brand in its segment for the last 4 years in a row. And we have a large selection on hand for those to choose today. Hurricane Boats is a real popular selling deck boat with outboard power, Yamaha power. Cobalt Boats, Chris Craft. The room's just chock full of good quality products.
Well, Drew, hang on the line just a moment. We have a caller. David is on line too. He may have a question that you can help answer. David, welcome to the show.
Hey, Alan. Hey, listen, I just want to call and personally thank you. I'm a real good friend of Doug Max, and I want to call and personally thank you for what you did the other day, getting him to the hospital and everything.
Oh.
And he's out and he's doing good, but
well, good.
I just want to call and tell you thank you.
Well, I appreciate that. I hadn't mentioned this, but Doug was a guest on my radio show last week, a good turkey hunting friend of mine. We went to lunch together, and Doug suffered a massive heart attack in my presence. So I was able to take him to the emergency room, and I talked to him yesterday. He's doing great. So, God bless him. I'm glad it happened when somebody was around. If it would have been 2 or 3 minutes later, he'd have been driving his truck down Dolphin Street, and no telling what.
That'd have been bad.
Yeah. So,
well, anyway, Alan, I just want to call in and tell everybody that you've done a great thing, and I appreciate it personally.
Anybody would have done the same thing. It's no problem.
Well, Doug, if you're listening out there, I hope you're feeling better, buddy.
Yeah, absolutely. Drew, getting back to the boat show, the hours for the boat show starts tomorrow at noon and goes to 9 o'clock. Saturday, I think it opens at 10 a.m. and goes to 9 p.m. And Sunday from 10 to 5 p.m. So we look forward to seeing you there. We look forward to looking at the Skeeter boats and all the other lines you have. We're going to be talking to Dan Miller just a little bit later in the show about more details and attractions for the big event this weekend. Drew, thank you so much for being on today.
Well, thank you for calling me, Alan. I really enjoyed it anytime.